We feel like ever since our first record, we've been doing things a little differently than most other bands. We came out with a guitar record in 1983 that when everyone else was playing synthesizers. And we feel like right now there are very few people making this sort of music. So out of time means that we're doing things our own way. We think maybe in 5 years everything else will sound like us.
I think maybe Out of Sync might have been a better title, but
But it doesn't sound as good. So
I think immediately it's a much softer record. I think after you listen to it quite a few times, the hardness of it comes out, and it's in a very subtle but a very different way from the ways that we've worked before. I think that there are parts of the record that recall every record that we put out up to Out of Time, but it's very much a new step for the band. We've always felt that change is inherent and very important to the growth of a band, and it would be very easy to pick a formula from our past records and stick to that and be very successful, but we prefer to move forward, and so here we are with Out of Time. We did not want to make another record that was very upfront political. In the U.S. particularly, when we first came out speaking about various political issues, we didn't realize how needy the American public were for public figures that speak the truth or speak common sense. I think that we're so used to government leaders who talk around everything that when someone speaks very direct, people flock to them. So overnight in the U.S. we became very well known as political activists, which is great. As citizens, as individuals, and as a group, we're very politically active. However, we don't want to be categorized as only a political band, and it was very important to me as a lyricist not to grow tired of writing political songs. So this record is very much of a sidestep for me and very much of a challenge as the lyricist, because I've never liked love songs. I've always thought that they were silly and not very well written, typically. Very typical, very common, and I didn't want to ever be common with my words. I think that Out of Time is fairly uncommon love songs and pretty good ones at that. Probably the best thing about me as a songwriter and lyric writer is my ability to observe and put back out through the songs the things that I've observed. So for me, it's very challenging also to pick a point of view that I may or may not have ever been in. For instance, the song "Belong" is written from a mother's point of view. Obviously, I've never been a mother, but that to me is a very important place to be able to put yourself artistically.